Hi everybody, I wanted to jump on here really quickly. I got a quick download on 2020. So what the message really is that I know that there are a lot of people who are still struggling with 2020. And I'm going to tell you within the next couple of weeks, you still have the energies of kind of clearing away what didn't serve you. And how you can do that is by asking yourself some really concise questions. Flipping through social media, I'm seeing a lot of people like, oh my God, I can't wait till it's over. And I get that. That's how you're feeling. That's where you're at right now. But as we're all starting to appreciate more and more, the energy that we are carrying within us attracts more of it. So if you're thinking that when the clock ticks and you hop into 2021, that's all going to go away, yes, it is a shift. However, you are holding on to some of these energies. So if you're struggling with this idea of, I made a video before about how to look through your year and find the juicy nuggets. And for some people that really resonates with it, right? But if you're someone who's still struggling a little bit, or you want to go a little deeper with this, here are some questions I wrote down that came to me pretty quickly. And one of the questions that I want you to understand is that we've all had a really major growth year, right? You cannot deny that you've had some growth this year. I think you'd have to be living under a rock. Here's a question for you. How have you grown this year? What is the area in which you've grown this year? And a lot of the time, growth happens when sometimes it can just be thrown upon us and it's not a comfortable situation. But how have you grown from it? What qualities about yourself have you become more comfortable with? That's a really good question. And the reason I say that is because even for myself, when I got hit with that question, I had to think about it for a second. Like, what qualities have I become more comfortable with? For me personally, slowing down. What's come into my awareness is that typically the busier I am, the more value I give to myself. And I had to learn to become more comfortable with not being as busy and being okay with that. And what happened is that the floodgates opened on a lot of my clairvoyance. It's always been there, but I struggled, I think, because I was always filling the void with everything. So what qualities in your life have you become more comfortable with in this 2020? And then one other question you can ask yourself that can always help is, what is the absolute best moment from 2020? You've got to have one good moment in 2020. And you know what? This is a great one. All of these are great to journal on, by the way. And just keep like a journal that you pull out every year so that it is just a yearly journal. You pop in at the end of the year. You write maybe what your word is for the year. Like some people focus on just a word. Some people have an affirmation that they're working on for the year. But then you could take a review at what it was last year and do some reflection upon that, and then go ahead and flip into this year, asking these questions. How have I grown? What qualities have I had to become more comfortable with about myself? And what was the absolute best moment of 2020? Those are the best questions. I'm telling you, this can really flip you into clearing out those energies and doing the reflective work that's going to propel you forward in a way of more self-control, more self-awareness, which is what consciousness is. And when we're more conscious about what we're experiencing moment by moment by moment is when we understand that we're more in control. If you want to learn more about that, go ahead and grab my book, Be Your Own Emotional Alchemist, on Amazon. Other than that, I just am sending massive blessings because I can feel that a lot of our guides, a lot of our angels have been working overtime trying to show people comfort and where it is that they can open themselves up to learning and understanding that learning is not a punishment. Learning is just that. It's an experience, and how you experience that learning moment is up to you, right? So many blessings to you. This works even if you're catching this a year, or a month or 2 months out of 2020, and maybe you're still experiencing some bumps. This is perfect. Always pause, write it out, and then move forward with more confidence in 2021. That's pretty significant. Many hugs and blessings to you all. And as always, be your own emotional alchemist.